The Kid Who Couldn't Save. Mike McCarthy spent money as quickly as ice cream melt in July, as quickly as a Monday morning follows on the heels of Friday night. No matter how much money he started with, he had a hard time holding on to it for more than a few days. Money burns a hole in your pocket. Mike's mom liked to say, "A penny saved is a penny earned." Mike's dad liked to say even more. Mike hated that saying. He objected to it each time. Technically, that's incorrect, he told his dad. Earning a penny is not the same thing as saving a penny. Well, it's worth the same amount, said his dad. 1 cent, said Mike. You can't buy anything with 1 cent anyway. His little sister had no trouble saving money, despite the fact that her allowance was half of his. Somehow Esther had a saving account. Somehow she'd had it since kindergarten. Mike never had enough money to open one. That wasn't all, though. One May afternoon, Mike discovered that Esther had so much money in her saving account, she earned interest every month. Okay, so every saving account earns interest, but this wasn't 3 or 4 cents a month. This was enough interest to buy herself a candy bar every month. That was 12 candy bars a year, courtesy of Great Plains Bank. More than great pains, Mike grumbled. The really disgusting part was that although she could buy herself a candy bar each month, courtesy of Great Pains, Esther didn't. Oh no. I don't get it, Mike said. It's like Great Pain is paying you to eat the candy bars. Why wouldn't you do that? It's like an offer you can't refuse. Esther smiled sweetly, sweeter still because her 2 front teeth were missing. I like to let interest compound, she said. I think you mean compound, said Mike. He knew what compound meant. It meant his kid sister was earning interest on both her money and the interest the bank paid her. It was all becoming her money. She was like a little sweetly smiling money machine, like a walking ATM with 2 missing front teeth. Math Minute. Interest is a percentage of the total saved. For instance, 1% of $500 saving is $5 interest. If interest is paid yearly, you have $505 at the end of the 4th year. Compound interest is the money earned on the sum of the savings have the interest. So 1% of $505 is $5.05, meaning you have 510.5 cents at the end of the next second year. Since 1% of $510, 5 cents is $5.10. How much money do you have at the end of the 3rd year? Answer: $515.15. None of this would have mattered so much if Mike's friend Derek hadn't recently gotten a spy kit. The kid had C in the dark spaces and super ears, whatever those are. and much, much more. Mike wanted one too. He might have asked for one for his 8th birthday. His parents might have gotten him one then. Unfortunately, he didn't know Spy Kids exist until a week after his Monday birthday. By the time the best he could do was corral. By the time the best he could do was corral his upspent birthday money, $25 from his grandparents. The Spy Kid cost 3 times that. His parents told him to save the $25 and keep saving his allowance too. By Halloween, $5 from now, he'd have to offer $50 to buy the Spy Kid. Of course, saving was easier said than done for Mike. It was Saturday, and Derek's dad took them to the video arcade. Mike's dad gave him $5 to spend. Derek's dad gave him $10. Mike tried to pace himself. For every 2 games of skee-ball that Derek played, Mike played 1. For every super-duper pinball game that Derek chose, Mike chose the not-so-super one. But soon enough, his $5 was gone. Let's team up on Carnival Carnage, Derek said. I can't defeat the crazy giant monster dude without your help. Okay, said Mike, but you'll have to pay my health. Derek narrowed his eyes in suspicion. Didn't you get some birthday money? He asked. Mike nodded. Don't tell me, Mike said. You're trying to save it. Right, Mike said. Derek studied him a moment. Okay, he said then, and handed towards Carnival Courage alone. Mike ran after him. I can still save most of it, he said. So Mike borrowed $2 from Derek. He still had $23 left. The next day, Mike's family went to Jump and Bump. Mike's parents bought both kids the regular 2-hour pass. Mike upgraded to all-you-can-stand pop and popcorn package. After that, he had $18 left, and so it continued for the next 3 weeks until the original $25 was all gone. By the time Derek had grown tired of his bike, he offered to sell it to Mike. I haven't got any money, Mike said. What about the $25 you got for your birthday? Derek asked. Mike hung his head. It's all gone, he said. Huh, Derek said. After that, Mike felt pretty down in the dumps. He moved around the house for days. Then, one afternoon, Esther came home with Mike's favorite candy bar jumbo-sized. She unwrapped it in front of him. Now Mike knew all about sisters. He'd heard stories. Heck, he'd seen his friend's sister in action. When most sisters sat down in front of you and unwrapped the jumbo-sized candy bar of your favorite variety, they weren't sharing. They were practicing a kind of mental torture. Esther wasn't like other sisters, though. She unwrapped the jumbo bar and broke off a jumbo chunk, which she handed up to Mike. Thought this might cheer you up, she said. What about your compound interest? Mike asked, his mouth already full of candy bar, delicious candy bar. This is tooth fairy money, Esther said. I like to save my savings. I wish I could like doing that, Mike said. At this rate, I'll never get that spy kit. Esther struggled. Maybe saving's not your thing, she said. Just figure out another way to buy your spy kit. Saving's not my thing, Mike thought. Maybe I've got another thing. I've got to find my another thing. I'm gonna find my thing. He felt better already. The end. Thank you for reading
Good job.
this book.